Well, it looks like the tariff war has definitely taken off. And listen, it has gotten bad because if you didn't know, some of your most prestigious goods are manufactured in China. And honey, the China government has something to say to Donald Trump.
Prepared to fight to the very end because the world is big enough that the United States is not the totality of the market in the world. So, if the United States wants to go in that direction of completely shutting itself out of the China market, be my guest.
Yeah, and China will lose the US market, which, as I've said, is 15%.
We don't care. We don't care. China has been here for 5,000 years. Most of the time, there was no United States, and we survived. Yeah. And if the United States wants to bully China, we will deal with the situation without the United States. And we expect to survive for another 5,000 years.
When you hear Donald Trump say China wants a deal, it just doesn't know how to go about it. They're proud people. J.D. Vance talks about Chinese peasants. What do you make of their conduct in this respect?
If J.D. Vance thinks that he's dealing with the peasants in China, and I'm proud to be a descendant of the peasants, most of us are descendants of the peasants anyway, that's our tradition. We are farmers before, but now we are one of the leading industrialized economies in the world. So I'm sorry, J.D. Vance doesn't know what he's talking about. And therefore, I don't think there will be China-US dialogue unless the United States changes its attitude towards China. Deal with China as it is, show respect to China, show respect to the Chinese people, and don't try to impose your prejudice and biased view about China or about the rest of the world.
Listen, I have to agree with the Chinese government because this is really, really getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand. But listen, China is letting Americans know where they can actually buy these brands from. Because guess what? Before, you guys, especially you people that like those large luxury items that you thought were being manufactured in Italy and France and all of those great places, it's actually being manufactured in China.
30 luxury brands. Some of their products are made in China. Ralph Lauren, Armani, Nike, Dior, Lululemon, Apple, Michael Kors, Coach, Calvin Klein, Prada, Lane, Swarovski, Adidas, The North Face, Rimowa, Levi's, Burberry, Versace, Chanel, Cartier, Ferragamo, Timberland, Yves Saint Laurent, Victoria's Secret, Puma, Uniqlo, Disney, Max Mara, Givenchy. The producing cost is only 1/10 of its price. Can you believe it? Follow Helen, your business advisor in China. I will
Well, guys, you have been taken for a ride. Excuse me. Because it seems like what you guys have been paying for these luxury brands, they pay 1/10 of what you actually pay. Well, guess what? China is now going directly to Americans and they saying you guys can just buy the products from them because they are sick of this government.
Of these videos from China just sharing how they manufacture luxury goods and how they're trying to just go straight to the consumers now and they don't even want to work with these brands. It seems like I'm surprised more people didn't know that they'll, like, for example, if they're doing like a luxury bag, they'll probably make the majority of the bag in China and then they'll ship it back to whatever country it is. And then in that country, they'll either add some finishing touches or they'll add their logo or some sort of something, right? They'll add something. So that allows them to be able to write made in Italy or made in America, not 100% made in America. And I'm surprised more people don't know that. But like the quality for China products are just as good. We always had this assumption that China goods are not good, but it's all propaganda at this point. And all I see right now
recognize this style, this brand.
So listen, guys, you guys have it here. So all of those luxury items that you have been purchasing, you know, your Chanel bags, your Lululemon, your Louis Vuitton, those items are actually manufactured in China, and they're sent to add logos, and that is why they're saying that it was not made in China, but essentially it was, with the exception of a logo and maybe, something extra that was added. And then it was sent to you guys. So at this point, China is like, look, these items were made in China, and they are they are coming straight to the consumers and letting you guys know you don't actually have to purchase these items from your normal retailers, that they're saying that they would actually send it straight to you.
This bag. Of course you do. For the past more than 30 years, we have been OEM factory for most of the luxury brands around the world. Gucci, Prada, Coach, Louis Vuitton, you name it. But for this, I'm not proud because we were only making our wages. The profit margin for the people who are actually making the bags are very low. What I'm really proud of is that first, we have the best quality control. Two, we have the best craftsmanship. Chinese craftsmen are always intelligent and diligent. Three, we have the most complete supply chain. We always get what we want, like zippers, accessories of any kind, any color, and leathers immediately. Now, as the USA and its little European brothers are trying to refuse Chinese goods, don't you think luxury brands are not trying to move their OEM out of China? Yes, they did, but they failed because the OEM factories out of China, they don't have good quality control and they don't have as good craftsmanship. Their workers are either too expensive or too lazy. Three, they don't have any supply chain. They always have trouble getting leather or zippers or any accessories. That is why they failed, and that is why we will always be the best OEM factory for luxury brands. Why don't you just contact us and buy from us? You won't believe the prices we give you. Recognize this style.
What do you guys think? It looks like China is pretty much saying that you guys can come directly to China, and guess what? You can get the items for the exact price that you're buying these $1,000 bags, 2, 3. Some of you guys are paying $15,000 and $20,000 for a bag that it is taking a tenth of that to actually make in China. So China is like, to hell with Donald Trump. Come directly to China. What do you guys think about that?